Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Katie and I are in Georgia right now. We're actually going to be doing the Tallulah River Road, also known as Charlie's Creek. We came here a few days ago in my truck in the pouring rain, so we really didn't get to film. So today we're going to redeem ourselves. But the other day my truck hit 100,000 miles, and at 100,001 miles, my truck started breaking down and it got locked in four-wheel drive. So we had to drive like an entire day and a half in four-wheel drive. So right now my truck is back in two-wheel drive, and I'm kind of nervous about putting it back in four-wheel drive because I don't want to get it stuck again. So we're going to see if we can do the entire Charlie's Creek trail system in two-wheel drive. So we've made it a pretty good ways in two-wheel drive. So far it's been pretty rocky, so we're getting pretty good traction on the rear end, so I'm not using the locker or anything, so this would just be open diff with mud tires. Now we're on one of the side trails off Charlie Creek. I don't remember off the top of my head the forest road for this. Someone stole the sign at the beginning of the road, so I really can't tell you. But it is a lot soupier than last time I was here with Katie a couple days ago. So we're gonna see how far I can go in two-wheel drive. And I'm thinking I'll have enough momentum to get through this, but coming back up in two-wheel drive, I can tell you right now, it's probably gonna be damn near impossible, but we're gonna try. So we made it to the end of the side trail. It's a huge little cul-de-sac down here. There's some fire rings for people at campfires. There's also a pretty nice creek right here. You can drive through the creek on the other side. If you have something small like a two-door Jeep Wrangler, preferably with front and rear lockers, probably 33s, 35s, or even larger, there is a trail that keeps going, and it was an old logging trail. When I had my green Rubicon, my dad and I came out here and we just kept going, and someone just kept clearing it out, and we went as far as we could. And there's some really cool creek crossings in there, but I really recommend having all the recovery gear, because if we don't get any cell phone reception out here, and once you cross this creek on the woods, you're definitely on your own. There's no way you can even really tell anybody how to get back there. So coming down two-wheel drive so far was really easy. I mean, we had momentum on our side, so you're kind of just guiding the truck, slipping and sliding in a controlled fall. But on the way up, we're gonna have to push the weight of the truck up the wet clay, and that's gonna be kind of tricky, so I'm gonna have to use some more momentum to hopefully get back through those deep little mud holes, and hopefully I don't have to bust out the winch. So we'll see how far we can get in two-wheel drive. So we made it all the way up through all the hard parts in two-wheel drive, and I still have about 32 pounds of pressure in my tires. I didn't even let any of the air out. That'd be a good idea if you don't have aggressive tires, or maybe it's a worse condition than it is today. You always get more grip letting air out of your tires, but I usually don't do that. As you can see today, we don't have a problem with grip. So we're gonna finish going out this trail to the main drag, and it's pretty much all gravel from here on out. So we're gonna pick it up when we get along Tallulah Gorge, or Tallulah River. So I'm doing the walk of shame. As you probably saw in the video, or at least heard the crunch, I lost my front mud flap, and I'm proud of these mud flaps. These were brand new for $20 on Amazon, and they've been through hell and back. So I guess it's time to order one. Everyone hates my mud flaps. I love these things, so I'll probably order another set of mud flaps just for this one. So if you're on the Georgia Traverse, or maybe you're just doing a day trip or a weekend trip, there are a few designated campsites in the Charlie's Creek area, and this is probably the best one. There's two creeks right here that converge, and it's just really beautiful, really loud waterfalls and dams and stuff like that. Plus you're right on the trail. There's a few other campsites, but this is probably my favorite, probably the one I would probably go to if I was gonna camp here. So Katie and I have pretty much finished this section of the Georgia Traverse, also known as Charlie's Creek. We started off 76 and we're going to end on Persimmon. So we're at the paved portion now along the Tallulah River, and it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of trout fishing here. People ride their mountain bikes. You can come play in the creek, build a dam, spend an entire afternoon here. Good place to stop and eat lunch. There is no camping on this section right here. There are two campgrounds at the beginning of the paved road near Persimmon. I don't think they're state parks. They might be county parks or privately owned campgrounds. But it's beautiful, and we did this whole section in two-wheel drive with no locker, by ourselves, no second vehicle. So if you're thinking about coming out here and maybe you don't have mud tires, at least come and bring like maybe recovery boards, definitely a winch, something like that to get yourself out, because even Verizon, I have AT&T now, there's no cell phone reception anywhere out here. So it's a really good day trip or weekend trip if you're going to camp to come out to Charlie's Creek. And also Bell Mountain is about 25 minutes away. If you want to climb to the top of Bell Mountain, you can actually drive your vehicle to the very top, and there's a set of stairs now that go to the very top. It's all paved now, so even in two-wheel drive you can do that. So again, if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And that was actually Katie driving in some of the portions of this video, so Katie's a certified off-road driver now, so congratulations. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't subscribed before.